He walked away one morning without saying a word. No goodbye, no explanation. Just a note that said, "I need to remember who I am." People called him crazy. Some said he'd lost everything. But what if he was the only one who finally found something? Camera pans to a man walking alone with a backpack, fog swirling around him. This is the story of a man who stopped believing the world's noise and started believing his own heart. Just a few days earlier, that same man, Ethan Cole, sat in an empty office. He had everything people said mattered. A job, a paycheck, a safe future. But something inside him whispered every night, "Is this really all there is?" He wanted to create, to dream, to paint. But every time he tried, that inner voice of doubt whispered louder, "You're not good enough. You'll fail." He stares at a blank canvas on his apartment floor, untouched for years. And so he kept living someone else's dream, until one night, everything changed. That night, Ethan stood on his rooftop, staring at the city. Billions of lights. Yet he felt completely in the dark. He whispered, "Whose voice am I living by? Mine or theirs?" For a moment, he imagined what life would look like if he stopped fearing failure and started trusting himself. And that one thought was enough to change everything. The next morning, Ethan packed one small bag, a sketchbook, a few clothes, a brush, and left. No texts, no explanations. Just a note on his office desk. "I'm going to find myself before I lose myself completely." He drove across quiet highways, through small towns, sleeping in motels, chasing silence. And somewhere between those miles, he started hearing something he'd long forgotten, his own thoughts. In a peaceful village, Ethan met an old man, Mr. Hayes, a retired painter. His studio was filled with half-finished artworks. Curious, Ethan asked, "Why didn't you complete them?" The old man smiled gently. "Because art is not about finishing. It's about feeling. You don't need perfection to prove your worth. You only need belief to keep creating." Ethan stood still. That one sentence hit deeper than anything he'd ever heard in his life. Close up. Ethan touches one of the unfinished paintings, lost in thought. He realized all his life he'd been waiting for others to validate his dreams. But belief, true belief, comes only when you validate yourself. Days turned into weeks. He painted, he failed, he laughed. Sometimes he tore his canvas apart in frustration, but he never stopped, because now it wasn't about being perfect. It was about being alive. He learned that self-belief doesn't mean ignoring fear. It means walking through it, one imperfect step at a time. One evening, Ethan wrote a letter to his old boss. "Thank you for not believing in me, because your doubt gave me the strength to finally believe in myself." He folded it, smiled, and looked out the window. The sunset painted the sky, just like his new canvas. Standing by the ocean, Ethan finally felt something he hadn't felt in years: peace. He realized, you don't need everyone to understand your journey. You just need to take the first step, even if no one claps. Because believing in yourself isn't arrogance, it's courage. And courage is where every dream begins. So the next time you doubt yourself, remember Ethan, the man who lost everything, to find his true self. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who's losing faith. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories.